And welcome to another Flights with Joel. This is Joel, and this is my flight. Today is a quick one. We're just taking the Milviz 530 up to check out P3D version 5 2 days after it came out. Turning on track IR. Sorry if it gets a little jerky here, but I almost have to have track IR on to fly helicopters. I am at Orbx Scenery, KMRY, Monterey, and yeah, gonna check out this new scenery. I wasn't quite sure if there was much of a difference at first, but once I jumped in this, once I put this in, which was easy, then the reflections, the advancement in texturing became really obvious. The weather is not as obvious. It's definitely an improvement. And I was reminded that I rarely fly the flight sim without add-on scenery and add-on aircraft. So my first impression was, wow, they've done nothing to the aircraft. Their new aircraft are extremely outdated looking compared to what add-on developers are doing now. The scenery in the simulator without add-on scenery is an improvement, but it's still not great. Once you put in scenery, then it looks pretty spectacular. I'm still checking out the settings. I forget how long it takes to set up a new simulator, which is the reason I haven't switched over to X-Plane or some other sim altogether, because it takes so long to set one up. Worked a long time on P3D. I really like version 4.5. I was just curious about this, so I am checking it out. Alright, now I'm back live. You could clearly see all that was a replay. I'm back live in the sim. And something I'm noticing, see how that's, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, if you look, see how that it's moving around, it's kind of swaying back and forth. I actually think the weather is affecting the aircraft more than it used to. Now, I might be making that up in my head, but it seems that way. I do appreciate that the cars are flying off the road less often, and the textures are definitely different. I don't know if they're better. They're different. The water already looked really good. That's because I've been adding dozens of add-ons to version 4.5 forever. But without add-ons, other than Orbx, this looks pretty good. So I'm still playing with settings. I'm sure I will get something I like better eventually. This is a little bright, but it is it is like 2 o'clock on a sunny day, so it's going to be bright. There doesn't seem to be nearly as much scenery building. Like the scenery used to build as I flew towards it a lot more. That doesn't seem to be happening nearly as much. If I had twice as much RAM and a better hard drive, maybe that would never happen. All of the textures just seem a lot clearer to me. I think they're taking full advantage of the PBR, which the previous sim wasn't. The anti-aliasing still seems a little wonky. It gets pretty fuzzy in spots. As I adjust things, it does seem to be getting better. It seems that the lighting on this helicopter is much better. Shiny. A landable dock, always a nice feature if you like the helicopters. The detail here is pretty nice. Now the textures are building back in. That's what drives me nuts. I don't know why they can't fix that, but it is better. So there it is, back on the ground. Yet another Prepare 3D version 5 first look. Thanks for watching.